today in Africa, female children contribute more than even the male children. One, if you give birth to a male and you give birth to a female, one of the advantages and disadvantages is that you see your male child, once you get married, if you get married tomorrow, that's all. Just forget about that child. Forget about it. Just forget about him that is coming back to come and provide. It only takes the grace of the supernatural for him to remember you. I'm not saying that there are no male child that remembers their family. I'm not disputing that fact. But in terms of percentage, I can tell you that just 40%. Just what am I even saying? What's 40? 40 is even too much. I'm giving you 20 to 30%. I'm doing 20 to 30% of male child that remembers their home. You know why? Public service announcements. So there was something that happened during the week. I was going somewhere and I overheard someone saying was discussing about a couple that has just female children. They have like 3 female children, and they were like looking for a boy. And I was like, I don't know. In Africa, in Nigeria, I don't know where we got this issue or this mindset that female children, you must, yes, it's good to have male and female, but if God decides to give you female children, please, I want to beg you, be happy. I don't know, just be happy. You don't know what God has done for you. You don't know what God has done for you. Do you know that today in the society, female children, they are the best? See, I'm not trying to be gender specific or I want to favor a particular gender. I'm a male, I know what I'm saying. In our families today in Africa, female children contribute more than even the male children. One, if you give birth to a male and you give birth to a female, one of the advantages and disadvantages is that you see your male child, once you get married, if you get married tomorrow, that's all. Just forget about that child. Forget about it. Just forget about him that is coming back to come and provide. It only takes the grace of the supernatural for him to remember you. I'm not saying that there are no male child that remembers their family. I'm not disputing that fact. But in terms of percentage, I can tell you that just 40%. Just what am I even saying? What's 40? 40 is even too much. I'm giving you 20 to 30%. I'm doing 20 to 30% of male child that remembers their home. You know why? Once a man gets married tomorrow, they think more of their personal family, what they will eat, and they avoid bills because now they see their I'm going to put it now, their families, like their own father and mother, as more of a responsibility, because now they will provide for their own personal family, which include their wife and their children and their home. They have a lot of responsibility. They are working. A man's job, mostly they don't really have time for themselves, and they don't have time to spend with their own personal family. Don't talk about you as their parents. But you see a female child that God has blessed you with, a female child will always remember you no matter what. This thing I'm saying is not what I just assume or it's just assumption. No. A female child in your old age as a family or as a couple is the best blessing you can ever receive. It's the best blessing you can ever receive, a female child. So accept every child as they come. Use yourself as a personal example, as a child. No, as a parent now. How many times have you remembered your parents? You as a male child, a father of the home. How many times? Most of the time, if you even remember them, it's just to send them money. That's all. A female child will not just send his parents money. They will go there to check on them, to see how they are doing. In terms of their welfare and everything. They will check to make sure. And female children, they don't easily forget their home. Unlike the male can easily be blown away and get attracted to the immediate. We are not doing comparison on which one is best or which one is best. If the male child is supposed to come back and remember his family, his father and mother, or he should focus more. No, we understand that a time will comes in life where even you talking or you watching, you get old. Your parents, they are old. They can't do the things that you do. They need the support of their children. A time will come whereby they will want this care. This care. And I advise people, don't live for your children, in the sense that don't live hoping that your children will come back and live for you. I don't know whether you understand. That thing will save you of this stress I'm talking about. Because you are looking at it that, okay, my children, once they grow, I have male children, I have female children, I have female children, I have male children. You will see them, I'm not trying to, this my people, I'm a male child myself. Majority of them, they are constituting nuisance to the society. We are constituting, let me not say they are constituting nuisance, so I will look like maybe I'm trying to be biased about my own gender. No, I'm not trying to be biased. But in essence, what I'm trying to let you understand is that if you have female children, just try and make them okay. And go and sleep. I know what I'm saying. Go and sleep. Because you feel, see, the thing most of you fail to acknowledge is the fact that most of you don't really take time to sit down and observe the way things are going. Observe the way things are going in the sense that, okay, you are clamoring to have a male child, which is true. I understand that, yes, you want a child that will bear your name. I'm not disputing that fact. I'm not saying it's bad. But what I'm trying to let you understand that, find peace with your present predicaments. I don't know whether you got that. Let me repeat myself again. Find peace in your present predicament, in the sense that if you have a female children, there is, or should I use the word, there are more advantages of having a female child or female children to having male. There are more advantages of having female children rather. Outside this that I've explained so far, female children run the home better. I know what I'm saying. You see the female children you give birth to, they run the home better. A female child will not just provide for her family. When I mean her family, not the one she's with her husband or something. Her father, her mother, her sisters, she will want to connect them. That is how soft they are, that they look for the welfare of their families. They look at the welfare of their families. They look at the growth. They look at the well-being. I'm not saying that male don't do it. Don't get me wrong. Oh. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is that the probability of a female doing it more is higher. More higher compared to a male child. So in essence, what I'm trying to let you know in the essence is that you are blessed. You are blessed in disguise, but you don't know. You are clamoring for male child. Do you know how many male child that have contributed to the problem that some families are facing? I'm not saying female don't do it, but it's actually rare. A female child is more easier to control than a male child. A female child has more soft heart compared to a male child. Female child, they are more considerate. Should I go on and on? They are more considerate about their family's welfare. They bring their family first before any other thing. A female child will go off their way to make sure that things work out for their family, for their father and mother. My daddy, my mommy, hey God, what are they eating? What is happening to them? Where are they now? What are they doing? Mommy, if you call a female child and tell the child that your mommy is this or this, they have this softness, they have this calmness in their heart to be able to come through more. Even though they don't have, they will go out of their way to make sure that these things are provided. A male child can just chest off. They will chest on this same responsibility. You know what? Please, I don't have. I don't have. And that's fine. They will just, you know what? All die and die as a male. All die and die. The mind is already there for a male child. So in this, guys, what do you have? You have a male, you have a female children. You are blessed. Don't let people pressure you into doing things that you are not supposed to do. You are a blessed person. The only thing you can think of is what? Plan their way, make them educated, make them know their left from the right, and go and relax. I can tell you that you are blessed. Tomorrow you will see the fruit of your labor easily. If a male child, sorry, let me say the word again. If a female child doesn't finish his education, there is every tendency that that female child will get married to a rich man tomorrow. And once that rich man gets married to that female child, you see that blessing from that rich man comes to you as a parent. So imagine that tomorrow now, that your female child you are raising gets married to a rich man. you know it's a double blessing. That your female child is successful on her own, and his husband is successful. It's a double blessing. I know what I'm saying. But if the man, if you give birth to a male child, it's what the man will give you. That's what I don't say the wives don't provide. They will, but you see the wives, they will think of their own personal family than even think of you or think of the man's family. They will just come once in a while, but their own family house, they won't even skip that place. They will make sure that things are happening there. Things are always happening there. You get? So for you, you know, most of the times I talk about people getting depressed for things. These are some of the things I know. Somebody shared it with me, and I'm saying I was going to do a video about it, and I'm doing it right now. Some things are blessings in disguise. Don't let people push you. Don't let them push you. You see the advantages why if tomorrow you happen to have just female children, you should be happy about it. I'm not saying that if you have male and female is not good. No, you can have both. But if tomorrow you have it, even you that have all male child, you should be it's even a problem. It's even better to have more female children, like you have all female than to have all male. It's better to have all female than to have all male, because if you have all male, you know what I'm saying, everybody will be too busy. Everybody will be too busy because everybody now be fighting for their family. They've abandoned you in your old age. And I know parents, once you grow higher now, tomorrow you want your children to come around to, they might not have that time. They might not have that time. And you know, female children that are not your biological children, let's say is your son's wife, they are not going to be free with you like the way they are going to be free with their mom and their parents, because they happen to have stayed there all their lives. They are more free, they are more opened to them than you. I don't know if you understand. So guys, this video is becoming longer the way it ought to have been, but I believe it's all for your good. It's all for your betterment, and it's all for your growth. And I know tomorrow, once you are happy, I'm also happy. So they said the word is enough for the wise. Having said all I've said so far, they said those who have here, let them once complete it. Oh, thank you guys. One love, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.